a bit of a overcast and windy. Let's stay at my hair. Windy morning here in Kent. Yeah, it's very chilly, but very pleasant. Look at the background. That's what we've woken up to this morning. Horses and rolling fields. Very pleasant evening. And I did hear some owls, so I was quite happy with that. And yeah, now the wind's picked up, which is just like sod's law, isn't it? But anyway, here's to another day, and we'll see what we end up doing today. I'm not quite sure. Might be a bit of a relaxed one today, but hopefully you'll enjoy watching. And yeah, our adventures on the road, and yeah, show you a bit more the Kent countryside, and going into East Sussex, West Sussex, Sussex, whichever order they come in. But yeah, no, it was good, good night, and yeah, we'll see what happens. Benny's eating grass. That's never a good thing. Yeah, look at that. Don't look at me. Look at the background. Beautiful. And the horses, but those clouds look a bit dodgy, don't they? I don't think it's predicted to be rain, but I'm going to stay in my hair till I washed it last night, and the wind has just gone poof. Never mind. Here's to another day. So here we are at, say the name? Cairds Camping and Caravan Site. Had a lovely evening, peaceful, apart from the other campers, but you can't be fussy about that. They've got here a glamping pod. It's about £95 a night, all equipped kind of pod. And I'll show you the other bits when I come back round, because we're just going over to the bins and reception. So we'll do the reception area first. There is horse stables and things here as well for the landowners. But yeah, this is the no contact reception, and you basically have your name, a piece of paper, and yeah, some information about that. Put your money in the box, honesty box. That's the antler. That's what I was meant to find the other day, but never mind. Yeah, so just all the information, some signing in and pre-booked pieces of paper for you to read, and then it's obviously the camping site prices. It's called Arch, that little pod. But yeah, 90 to £95, and then they do bell tents as well. And the cabin in the corner is £65, and then everything else is about 25. So yeah, nice place, wasn't it? Yes. There's eggs, there's stones to borrow for your fire pit, but yeah, there's eggs, tables and chairs if you need them. And I presume these are the bins. Can you come with me, please? Because you need to open the lid. I can't do both. But it is a small site, not many pitches, but a mix.
10 pitches.
Yeah, 10 pitches. And then you're just off the road there. And it's been fairly quiet, to be fair, as we get a car go past. There you go, done. Bins are done. Bins are done. Well, I'm going to go to the toilet block anyway, just to show. I noticed in the toilet block, the white one is a smaller one and hasn't got a heater. The green one has got a heater. And this is what you wake up to. Very pleasant. That's very pleasant. Right, hopefully there's no one in. Hopefully there's no one in them. So this is the white one. So cubicle, toilet, sink, sufficient enough. You going in the green one? I'll open the green one. This is the one that we used last night for showering. Much bigger area. Obviously boiler, bits and pieces. But the heater, ha ha ha! I found the heater. And then, yeah, shower. The only thing you could do with some is a little shelf or something in the shower itself. But quite adequate for what it needs. So he's going to go. And then around here, you've got the washing up facilities. And it's scorching hot water. You have to be careful. And then a little bin. So yeah, that's the site. Yeah, there's about 10, 11 pictures. So you've got the ark on the right hand side up there, and then in the corner over there, I won't zoom in too much just because there's other families. That's the cabin, which is just like a hexagonal kind of little hut. So yeah, and then you wake up to the horses. So you can walk from this path here. There's a gate behind the van, and you can walk all the way down and around and down. It takes you down just past my finger there. It's a pathway. It's a grass cutout basically, but it doesn't take you any further, which is a shame. But obviously, it's something better than nothing. Don't have to walk on the road. And yeah, the horses are quite friendly. Obviously, don't spook them if you do have dogs. But yeah, so if you're ever in the Kent area, check this place out, and there will be. I'm going to take a picture of that while I'm here, and I'm going to take a picture of that while I'm here. But yeah, I'll leave a review as well on Park for Night and on Pitch Up. That's very nice indeed. So yeah, we're going to head off now. Sun's trying to come out, and yeah, we'll see what happens when we leave this place. I did forget to add that there is electric and obviously a sync point right in the middle. So only so many pitches are serviced by electric, but you do need to bring your own long wire. There's a couple of service pitches with the electric hookup behind me, but there's people, so I can't film it. But yeah, that was our pitch. We had pitch 7, so decent sized pitch. We went that way because the ground was a bit more level than what it was going forward, and our heads and everything. But yeah, so there's the electric, and there's the water. And here we are. We're at a place called Sheffield Park and Gardens. Don't know if we're going to be seeing any deer today. There might just be grazing animals. However, I don't know. It's looking a bit promising. The speed bumps are a bit high. Take note. I'm not quite sure where you're going with your directions. But anyway. Oh yeah, well it says no entry that way anyway, doesn't it? Do not drive off track maximum. No, it's alright. Oh, I think there's grazing cattle. One way sitter, bus to the left, bike to the thing, and he's going to guide us down there. So we have parked up. I'm going to the map. Going to the map. That's the entry. That's the way we've got to go, but I'm going to look at the map first. So, that is the map. Don't ask me where we are. Camper van parking. We didn't park in the camper van bit. We parked in the normal bit. The camper van parking. Didn't think you could stay here overnight, though.
I think you can.
Oh. Okay, so the trail that I know of takes you around Middle Lake and Upper Woman's Way Pond. But there's obviously another one, which is the Winter Walk, which is over there. But if we go number 4, alright, if we go to number 4, which is the Pullham Falls, because he likes his waterfalls. And then there's another one there. I'm a bit confused about this. It is the Bluebell Railway that's near here. Okay. So yeah, well, we're just going to go and get lost, as you do. There's the entry there, and we're coming over this way. And we're going to get lost. So yeah, I'm going to walk through the woods. But there's lots of owls in these woods. There's lots of evidence of den building, conservation work. But we left all the people back in the garden because it was easier. But it's a 300-acre site, park and garden. The house is 18th century, I think I said. Or I read on the board. So yeah, but the house, get the word out. The house is private, so you can't go in the house, but you can come to the park and the gardens. And obviously they've been relaying paths everywhere just to make sure it's all access friendly. It's really pleasant. Yeah, bluebells would have been in there, but they've all died off now. You can smell nature. Just smells nice. And we've got more people walking past us. So yeah, not as busy here as it was down in the other bit with the ponds. There's not much water on this one. No, it was like, pick me up. Not much water coming through that one. Tide's out, obviously. And as we're eating our lunch, we get a tiny little robin decides to come and eat its lunch as well. It just did walk in front of us, but I wasn't quick enough to get my phone out. So yeah, little robin. There we go. Off he goes. We'll come back round there in a minute. It's probably after the fish that keep popping up on the water. This is where we've stopped to have our lunch. sort of waterfall. That's the bridge that he's just made me wobble on. Fish jumping up. So we have left a nice little, oh, I say little, it wasn't, it was vast. We walked for quite a bit. We left Sheffield Park and Gardens, and now we're going through a village called Fletching. No, he hasn't got a microphone on, thank goodness. And I don't even know if mine's on. Fletching. I did nearly say it. But it's so cute. It's just that it might be a bit bouncy, just the fact of I haven't put my gimbal on. It's a Sunday, it's busy. Everyone comes out on a Sunday. And my microphone's died. Whee! Whee! I don't know how bouncy this is going to be either. I just thought it was a nice little village called Fletching. Hello, welcome back. It's been a funny old day. We went for a walk, went and saw some lovely gardens and whatever. Sheffield Park. See, I've forgotten. Sheffield Park and Gardens. Very nice. And then we took a slow drive down. We went through some little villages, different places, and now we've ended up down on the south coast. Not quite at home yet, but we're making our way back. So tonight I'm preparing dinner. We're having pork and apple sausages, beans and hash browns, and maybe an egg if I can be bothered to cook it. But yeah, I thought I'd just show you what we were up to now. Mick's sitting there doing whatever Mick's doing after a bit of a drive. And then I've got the sausages on the go. Oh, fat sausages. Sizzling in the pan. There's only 6. Got my coffee. Had to have a coffee. It's been one of those days. And then, yeah, we've got some beans ready to go on there and some hash browns. So you really can have pretty much anything you want when you're in the van, depending on obviously what you like. So yeah, so I'm going to keep an eye on these sausages because I don't want them to burn. I'm good at burning things. Door is open, as you can see. Look, it's there. Whee, there it is. It's there. Door's open. We're all safe. And yeah, so I'll show you once it's all on the plate, basically, because it is just sausages and beans. But nice sausages. Yes. Pork and apple. Let me know in the comments what your favourite sausage is. Flavour sausage. Better not be a chicken one from Aldi that looks like dodgy wrapping. If you see on Facebook, you know what I'm talking about. These ones, I think, where did we get these? These were Lidl's speciality sausages. But yeah, because I do like a good sausage. Jeremy Clarkson's sausages are very nice. If you ever go past Diddley Squat Farm, not too overpriced neither, for what they are. But anyway, right, better get back to the sausages. See you in a bit. So I had to slightly improvise because I needed to keep the sausages warm while the hash browns were cooking. But I figured it out. Well, Mick did. He said shove the sausages in the beans. So I did. And now the hash browns are cooking. I'm not doing egg because it's all disgusting in the pan. I like fresh eggs. So yeah, that's how we do hash browns, beans, and sausages on 2 rings in a van. Yummy. And there we have it. We have sausage, beans, and hash browns, all cooked in the van, ready to get into our tummies. It was quite fun because we're on a slope. So yeah, it's all good fun. But now we're going to eat and enjoy. Good morning. So last night, after we had our sausage and beans and hash browns, as you probably saw, we just chilled out. Yeah, just watched the film, just chilled out for the evening. We did take the dogs just for a bedtime walk before settling down. It was about 11 o'clock, and we obviously chose somewhere to stay that wasn't on Park for Night. We used our gut feeling as we do. We drove around, tried to find a few places, but they weren't really, yeah, we weren't really happy with them. So we tried somewhere else, and we followed our gut, trusted the gut. And yeah, it wasn't a bad park up. There was a little bit of activity around about 11 o'clock ish. Um, they didn't disturb us, we didn't disturb them. But it did make me feel a little bit more on edge than what I have been in other places. And if you have seen the earlier vlogs that I've done, before we started doing the wild camping, kind of the nervousness, the anxiousness, that kind of thing that I was feeling, last night was the first night that I'd sort of felt that again, which is a bit weird, really, because we are, you know, okay, we're on a road, but we're, tucked away, that kind of thing, not bothering anyone. But yeah, it just felt a little bit more on edge last night. So sleep was a bit hit and miss, though apparently I did sleep because I was snoring. But yeah, we've woken up, haven't been disturbed, pleasant people walking past, dogs are walked, um, and I'm just going to say thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this episode, and I will be back with the next one with Hey Amigo on the road. It will either be a work one or a travelling one, depending on what happens next in the calendar. But thank you for watching. If you have liked what you've seen, thought it was a bit of fun because that's what we try and do. Showed you different places, new places to go, that kind of thing. Then please give us a subscribe, Can't even speak this morning. And yeah, ding the bell for a notification so that you don't miss out on the next travels of Hey Amigo on the road. See you later.